Much. And now, turning to this here, the infamous Fyre Festival. Yeah, it's actually making a comeback.
Is this just one of those things that just should have gone away after it failed the first time? Maybe. But it's back, yes. For those who aren't familiar, back in 2017, concertgoers paid thousands of dollars for a ticket to the luxury music and camping retreat in the Caribbean. But when they got there, it wasn't as advertised, to say the least. The festival itself was ultimately canceled over inadequate accommodations, food, and water.
Now, that was years back, right? But just last week, fresh off prison and out of prison for fraud related to the festival, Billy McFarland announced the sequel to the greatest party that never happened.
It has been the absolute wildest journey to get here, and it really all started during the 7th-month stint in solitary confinement. I wrote out this 50-page plan of how it would take this overall interest and demand in Fyre, and how it would take my ability to bring people from around the world together to make the impossible happen, but how...
Okay, so while he was there locked up, he came up with a plan. And get this, they're saying the first round of tickets sold out last week, $500 a piece. People are paying $500 to go to this. More tickets expected to come out soon. Those would cost $800.
All right, so given what we know about the Fyre Festival, if money isn't an issue, would you go? Do you think its reputation has been tainted? Why do you think the tickets got sold out so fast? Apparently there is interest in this. Do you think they're going to see the same issues, or have they learned from their mistakes? Look, I'm all for giving someone a second chance, especially since he spent a lot of time rethinking this. I just don't know if I would trust him again.
I mean, the first time around, so just to recap, people were eating what?
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
They
They weren't even grilled. It was just like bread with a slice of cheese on it.
Craft singles kind of thing.
Exactly.
And under tents in these like really uncomfortable positions.
Right.
And these are people with a lot of money who are used to, you know, fancy resort
for
kind
luxury
of
food.
Influencers, exactly, who thought they were going for like the biggest, best music festival in the world.
My question is, as far as them saying it's sold out, how do we really know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or is this just the hype that they're trying to put out there?
Yeah.
Like
we had 2 tickets available and they're sold out.
Right,
Not to mention both of the documentaries. There was a Hulu documentary, a Netflix documentary. Both kind of showcase what a narcissist and like nearly psychopath this leader is, Billy McFarland. He obviously had quite a bit of time in prison to think things over, and looks like he truly believes that he can bring this back with the strength that he was going for with the first.
Can I add that maybe if there is interest, and it is legit, let's just take that into account, maybe there is interest for these luxury type vacations, getaways, for people. There is an interest, there is a niche for that, but maybe someone else needs to like head this up, see this, and maybe it not be Billy McFarland, but someone that actually can pull this off, who's reputable in these big concerts, like, someone that does, the Indio
giant festivals, Coachella,
Stagecoach. Like, why don't those guys get in on this?
And one of the biggest issues is how remote this area is. Like, obviously, that's a big draw, is that this is supposed to be
Caribbean,
exactly,
vacation,
like these kinds of views. But that's one of the issues that makes it so expensive and so difficult to get these huge artists to come, is these artists, hey, if you're telling them you're going to go do a show in Vegas or in Austin, we've got Austin City Limits, we've got Coachella. These are all areas where they can fly into an airport and then take a quick drive and get to their location. Caribbean, a bit remote.
And what artists do they have? Have they announced any headliners?
No headliners.
Do we know? Nobody.
Okay, back to that question of if it was free, would you go?
I would say no.
You still have to pay for a flight.
Yes.
That's going to be costly.
The concert was free.
I would, if I were to go, I would plan alternate arrangements for my housing.
There you go.
And plan a whole nother trip, and then if it comes to fruition, wonderful. But I think that these people are more taking a risk on the expectation of the small chance that this is the most incredible music festival ever, and some people are willing to make that gamble.
Have a backup plan is what I'm learning.
Exactly, right.
Like maybe just a hopper flight to another island where you can go actually have a vacation. That might be a good idea. My question for Billy McFarland is, during that time in prison, why didn't think of a different career path?
Yes, come up with
like
something else.
You really want to do with your life.
Stay with us. We're taking a quick break.